Hi, I'm Sean Kokoska, founder of Icon Coaching, where we bring the proven best practices in real estate sales directly to you. Now today I've got a very short and simple tip for you to allow you to increase your return on any ad spend or increase your conversion rate overall. Now there's three reasons why realtors don't get a really great return on any ad spend, and the first is response time. They're just simply not getting back to the prospects fast enough. Now the California Association of Realtors, well, they did a case study on consumer expectations versus what realtors are actually doing. Now 49% of the consumers out there, they expected an instant response. Yet only 8% of realtors were actually delivering an instant response. Now, by the way, I don't think that was on purpose, meaning I don't think they had the models, the systems, the tools in place to allow them to consistently deliver that instant response. I think it was just by happenstance. They just happened to be in front of their computer when the web lead came in, or they just happened to pick up their phone when it rang that time. Now, the second reason, by the way, is number of attempts, meaning they're not calling them enough. Now, thanks to technology, buyers and sellers today, they have an opportunity to identify themselves way earlier in the pipeline. Now, the realtor gets the lead and says, ooh, I've got a lead. Yet this lead, well, they're not in the buying phase, they're not in the listing phase, they're in the dreaming phase. Now, here's the point I want to make. If we ignore them while they're in the dreaming phase, they're going to ignore us when they're in the buying phase. So here's my input. Reach out to that lead 8 to 12 times. 8 at the minimum, and 12 is more ideal. Once you get a hold of them, figure out, well, what are their plans? How can you assist them to develop a plan? And then get them focused on a plan rather than any problems. Now, the third reason that they're not getting just a massive return on any ad spend or a higher conversion rate is, frankly, they just don't know what to say. So here's my input. When a prospect contacts you about a particular property, I believe the worst thing that you could do is call them back and say something like this. You reached out to me on my website for 123 Main Street. Did you get all the information you were after? Well, of course the prospect did. Now, the prospect has two very unique and controversial goals. The first goal is to eliminate the property because they want to invest their time wisely. The second goal is to eliminate you as a salesperson. Now, I've tracked tens of thousands of leads, and I recognize that the chances of that prospect actually buying the home that they contacted me about, well, it's less than 1%. So if I'm reaching back to them about the one property they called me about, I believe that my chances of actually converting that prospect, well, it's about 1%. I think you might agree. So rather, let me give you a simple script, something you can say to follow up with the prospect. Now, I don't care if this lead came in 30 days ago or 30 seconds ago. I'd encourage you to use this very simple script. And that is this. You say, hi, it's Sean Kokoska with XYZ Realty. Thank you for taking my call. I'm just calling to update my files to see if you're still in the market to buy a home or find out if you've already purchased something. Gang, there's only two simple answers to that question, yes or no. And by the way, if it's no, be thankful, because now you don't have to follow up with this prospect anymore. If it's yes, on the other hand, I'll encourage you to position yourself to possess something that the prospect wants. Then it's really easy to schedule an appointment. I'd encourage you to research and just find the video on the new ABCs of selling and take a look at that one, as well as how to convert incoming calls to appointments. Guys, I'm Sean Kokoska with Icon Coaching, and until next time, I encourage you to be on purpose, be powerful, and be productive.